Have you ever asked yourself the question what the purpose is of a business trip you're planning? So, what is the purpose of a business trip? Let's take sales as an example. One of the purposes of business trips could be to meet existing customers and find opportunities to upsell, right? Which is easier like in a meeting, direct. Another purpose could be like to lead deals in the make towards the next step. Or a third purpose could be like to help close the deals and getting the right decision makers into one room and coming to a decision. These are all purposes. Another question we ask ourselves, since we all know the purposes, do we keep our focus on purpose and value in the planning process? Or are we more drifting towards a cost-based process? What's the cost of a hotel? Is it in policy? What's the cost of my transport? Is it in policy, etc.? So our question is, do we focus in the planning process more on the cost, or are we sticking with value and purpose? We asked that question actually our network on LinkedIn, and a whopping 80% confirmed what we expected and said actually it's like they wish every time when they're on a business trip, they would have invested more time in the planning. We all know that. So what tagtu focuses on, or what we looked at first of all, is the so-called travel value chain, which starts actually with the ideation process, goes like what meetings do we want to have, and goes via the approval and booking process to actually like doing the trip and eventually like claiming expenses, right? The only part where you can actually create and increase the value of your trip is the very first part, is the trip planning, right? If you dedicate more time to the trip planning, you can create additional value. The rest, in general, is admin work. So we're focusing at tagtu on that very first part and building a solution that helps travelers as well as companies to focus on purpose and value and keep that focus also like in the planning process. As an example, if you want to go to an event in New York, you don't have to look for times, you actually look for that event in New York, tagtu does the rest for you. What we do before your booking is we recommend to use that your network in the place you're traveling to, the network you could meet. You're going to New York, to an event, here are the contacts you have in New York. Meet them. We also give you the chance immediately to send out emails to arrange meetings. And in the approval process, keep the focus always on the value. We'll give you insights on how much is your sales trip worth. And then when you're in the city, of course, we're always with you to help you how to get from A to B. Should I walk? Should I take a taxi? To take a little bit stress off your back. And when it comes to insights, we deliver a little bit more than just how many days you've been away, the CO2 emissions, etc. We also show you how many meetings did you have in a certain time span, what is the opportunity value of these meetings, and most importantly, looking back, for example, towards the last 6 months, what was the conversion rate? What money did we make? So that's our main focus at tagtu. We're currently in our beta process. We have testers, but we're very open to have more. Feel free to get in touch with us. We're here for you. Have a good day and possibly speak to you soon. Bye-bye.